Hello everyone, my name is Mike Sciarra. Welcome to the second episode of Live Facebook. And we're going to talk about, Mike's talk is going to go talk about health and fitness today. I'm going to be on the health and fitness subject. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope you enjoy this episode, and we're going to get into some really good things here. As we said, as you get older, it's tougher to surf. I have one hero that I'd like to share with you. His name is Woody Brown. Woody lived to 96, and he surfed well into his 90s, if you can believe it. He was an inspiration for almost everybody who lived in Maui. He started surfing back in 1930. He surfed with the Duke. He surfed with everyone, really. This man was an inspiration and a health. He was a vegetarian, and he had a great outlook on life. So this is a guy we'd like to emulate. I don't know if we're going to go as long as him, but we hope to. This is another picture of him with his surfboard, well into his 90s, still surfing. God bless him. So today we're going to get into the health and fitness and what, excuse me, and what I do to be able to surf and to be able to feel good at my age. I've always been conscious of my eating habits. My wife has led me down a road of eating better. I've always tried to eat well. She's always bought good food, and we've tried to have a good diet. But still, we've gone off over the years. When you're younger, it's tougher to eat well. You have a tendency to have fun and go out and drink and eat. So as you age, if you can keep yourself in a great state of mind and health and fitness, you're great. So basically, I'm going to tell everybody what exactly I do and what works for me. Surfing is a great cardiovascular exercise. It's helped people over the years. Believe it or not, they've done studies that the surfing does produce good cardiovascular progress on you. So if you surf, you're duck diving, you're paddling out, you're swimming, you're getting a lot of benefits that you don't even realize you're getting it. And there's been studies done in San Diego State that have proved this. So surfing and exercise is great. And also surfing has always helped me relax and be tranquil, believe it or not. As a business person, I've always, had a lot of stress on me. Whether it was, the bill being paid, the order being done, the customer being happy, day in and day out, there's stress. Anybody that has a business could tell you the same thing. So when I hear the surf's good, I'm out, I'm there. That's what happens. I go surfing, it makes me relax, it puts me in a great mood. It's a great mood tranquilizer. It's a wonderful thing. And you don't have to really surf to do all these things. You can stand up paddle. Stand up paddling is another great surfing. You can do it in any place. You don't have to have waves, and you can get all the benefits for heart and for mood with surfing or even stand up paddling. So without further ado, I'd like to get into exactly what I do to make this juice and tell you exactly how I eat and what kind of schedule I'm on and exactly what I do. So to start things off, I have a Vitamix machine here. This is it's somewhat like a blender. It's a little bit more powerful. You've probably seen them on TV, on QVC. It's a great machine. It can do a lot of good. Basically, what I'm going to do is put these vegetables in this container, and it's going to grind them up, and it's going to make a wonderful drink. And the benefit of that is I'm going to get all the fiber. Fiber is one of the top nutrient you need to put in your body. They're always talking about fiber. They talk about it on TV. Here you're getting all the fiber, and then you're getting all the benefits. And each vegetable has a certain benefit that's going to help you feel better and work on your body. And over a long period of time, if you continue to do this, I know you're going to feel better, and I know you're going to lose weight. So it's a great thing to do. It's easy to do. It tastes great, and you're going to be pretty happy doing it, I think, once you try it. So without further talking, let's go into what exactly I'm doing and what I'm putting in. So the first thing I put in is kale. And this is the kale. The kale is a chlorophyll. It's a great antitoxin. It works wonderful for getting the green in your system. The next thing is the celery. Celery is a great diuretic. It's great for blood pressure, puts potassium in your system. It's wonderful for people who want to get have a diuretic. You know, if you, it'll get all the toxics out of your system, and it works great. And then I go with pineapple, which is great for digestion, and plus it makes it taste very well. So we're going to put some pineapple in here. And, oh, Rob, what are you doing here?
Wave some more.
Wave some more?
Boots.
You got your boots? What do you got,
Wax.
wax?
Picked up some wax too.
That's right, well,
What are you doing?
well, come on over. Let me show you what we're doing. You know, we talked about this out in the lineup. You know, we said, we got to stay healthy, you know. We know our age. We want everybody to be healthy. And, you know, I've urged people to watch Joe Cross's video.
That's the Aussie?
And you've checked it out, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. It's been a wonderful video. It kind of tells you what you kind of need to do. Joe's a great guy.
What's the second one? I haven't. It's on Netflix. I know.
Yeah, it's a reboot. So if you go off the wagon, you reboot. So basically what I'm trying to do is follow what Joe said. And, you know, so far it's worked. I've been doing it 4 or 5 months. It's been a wonderful thing. And let me go through what I'm doing and how I make juice. And maybe, you know, you can learn something. Or I know you've been starting to do it. So what's happened with your juice?
Well, if it doesn't taste good, I drink it anyway.
Well, I guarantee you this is going to taste good because I put a couple things in you probably don't put into it.
Okay.
So let me finish. So far I got kale, I got pineapple, and I got celery. So
Right.
we know what they do. We know what each thing does. And we're going to move on to the rest of the ingredients. So we have apple, which is going to make it sweet. And we know what an apple a day does. We already know that. Then we're going to put a banana in. And a banana, it has a little sugar in it, but still it has a lot of potassium in it. And like I said, it's good for blood pressure, and it's good for your mood. Also, I put organic blueberries. Blueberries are a great antitoxin. And then I put spinach. It's another green. We want to have a green drink. You know, to try to eat all this on your plate, Rob, would be
Yeah.
pretty difficult to do. You
Yeah.
know, could we eat all this in one? Probably
No, it's
not.
easier to drink. I see ginger, and what's this red stuff? I like
Okay,
the
so
red
that's
stuff.
turmeric. Turmeric is great for inflammation. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. It works great. So we're going to put a little more spinach. Then we're going to duck in the
Ginger.
ginger and the turmeric. Okay, so we got everything in here, all in this blender. That's what it looks like when it's full. I do one other thing that a lot of people may do or may not do. Since I don't eat a lot of meat, I don't get a lot of protein. Okay? This is a raw protein green. I found this to be really good. It has almost everything in the world in it. And it's all vegetables. So it's an organic plant formula. It has spinach and everything that I've practically put in there. And it gives it a great taste. And that's what makes it a great taste. And you can get this.
Where'd you buy that?
You can buy this at a health food store. I get it at Green Street. They have it, and it makes the drink taste wonderful, I think.
Is that a vegetable protein?
Yeah, it's a vegetable protein, so you're not getting any soy or anything like that. So that's your protein drink. So now we got to be able to loosen this up. Now you can put plain water, which is right here. We'll put a little bit of plain water in. All right, there's your plain water. And you want to get filtered water, get a filter and filter it. Then there's a couple other things you can put in it, which I do, which is great for hydration. I didn't get to the chia seeds. I put a little bit of chia seeds in too. Now chia seeds has a lot of omega-3 in it, and it's really a superfood, one of the superfoods right there. So that's a superfood. And then you're going to probably put a little more liquid in it. Another thing with surfing is you need to be hydrated. You need to drink water. You need to drink juice. You want to be hydrated. I put some coconut water, which helps with my hydration. Put some of that in, which is great. And this can be bought at a health food store, or I think even ShopRite may have this. And then sometimes I put coconut milk. This can be bought at any other supermarket too. It's fairly inexpensive. You put that in a little bit, like that. You don't have to really measure this stuff. You just kind of put it in. You know, you take a look at it and say, you know, this is going
About
to,
half and half.
yeah, this is going to work. So you got to make sure you get the lid, because this thing will go flying. So you're going to put the lid on there, and this is basically a pushes it down so we can grind this stuff up. So it's probably better to start out on a low speed. So we're going to start out on a low speed.
Should I stand back?
No, stand out at a low speed. And then we'll wind it up a little bit here with a low speed. This pushes it down, helps it climb. It doesn't hit the blade, so you can leave it in at the top. Then you can push it up to high speed. Now we're on the high speed. This questions everything. So we'll let that run a second. And doesn't have to run too long, 30 seconds, and then we'll shut it off. Now, if you look at the liquid and it looks a little thick, this one might be a little bit thick, so we'll just add a little more water to this. Just to loosen it up here a little bit.
That's
So
what's wrong
ma-
with mine. Mine gets too thick.
Yeah, you gotta loosen it up. Then we'll. So Rob, that's basically it.
All
You
right.
know, you're gonna take this out. You're gonna clean this off so we don't make some gigantic mess. Take the top off here, carefully. Put it over here, and then we're gonna pour some. So we're gonna have a drink here today, me and you, before we surf tomorrow.
Right.
And we're gonna have some tomorrow morning when we
good
go
grain.
out. So I'm gonna pour mine.
It's dark green.
It's green, but it's gonna taste good.
It smells
So-
good.
So here's to our surf. Hopefully we can keep surfing and keep living a good life. We'll have a drink right now. Doesn't it taste good?
No, it's not
I
bad.
tell you, the protein drink
not
really
bad.
helps out. The pineapple makes it taste great. And this is like, drinking a milkshake. Really, it's wonderful.
It's thinner than a milkshake, but
Yeah, but you can thin it out even more. You
It's
can
nice
make it
flavor.
thicker. Plus, you're getting everything in here. You're getting a whole plate of vegetables, which we take forever and ever to eat. So, in order to keep surfing, we're going to be doing this. I mean, we don't know if it's going to work totally, but this is going to make us
no,
feel
I
better.
see you walking around but it had a straw
Okay,
in it.
so-
Something like this, but it had a straw.
Okay, so what I do personally is I make a drink like this in the morning. My wife takes one glass, I take one glass.
And you're snacking all day
There's
long,
prob-
it looks like.
and there's
today.
probably about that much left. So whatever's left, what I do is I get a ball jar, I put it in, and this time of year when it's cold, it's great because you can leave it in your car. You got natural refrigeration. In the summer you got to be a little more careful. But
Just drink faster, that's all.
this sticks right in my my coffee holder. I put that in my car. I drink it all day. Feeling great. I have lunch, small lunch, salad lunch. Then we have a regular dinner.
Because
So-
it curbs your appetite and you don't go eating
curbs
slices
your
of
ap-
pizza
you're-
or whatever.
You're eating a
Hamburgers.
whole plate of vegetables and you're enjoying it. So
makes sense.
what can I say? So what do we got? We got surf tomorrow.
Got surf tomorrow. I got to do push-ups and sit-ups and pop-ups so I can get up. Because you're 67, I'm 65, and I want to be 96.
Yeah, Woody's our inspiration. The guy, unbelievable. They loved him in Maui. He was he was an icon over there. He surfed with the Duke. His book I got is something pretty good. It says, "Growing Old is Not for Sissies." It definitely isn't. You just got to grow old and have fun till your last day. So, hope everybody gets out there surfing. We'll see you in the water and see you at the next episode. Thanks for coming in, Rob.
Thanks, Mike.
Take care.
So I see you all.
Is there any questions that came in at all? So put your questions in for next week if you have any, and I can answer them next week when we go on. I'm not sure what day we're going to go on next week and what we're going to do, but this Facebook thing is, we're getting a lot of people calling me and talking to me about it, and hopefully we can start some kind of movement down here in Cape May County. The surfing, the paddling, the water sports, and the diet, and trying to feel good and look good. So everybody have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.